It's a second-hand unit I've got. I took it away from somebody. They got it with a second-hand cold room and never used it, and it's been sitting in their shed for years. They didn't know how to get rid of it, so I said I'd take it away for scrap or something. But just tested it. It was okay electrically. So what I've done is I've put it on a block just to see how it runs, and I've got that valve shut, and it's literally what the compressor's pumping is coming through the gauge line straight across the manifold back in the suction, so it's just pumping the same little bit of gas around and around. That's running at, it's got 30 psi either side, but if I shut the high side down, you can see it pumps okay. We'll run it long enough to get the motor warm and the fan warm, because it's all been set, that's getting warm now. It's all just been set outside for a month or two. So I think that'll get our friend with the cold room working. Right, we've got our second-hand unit on, piped up. I'll just run the suction line round and joined it onto the existing line where it come up here. Got a liquid line extended, got new sight brass. That's actually gone green, so we must have quite a good vacuum in there, although it's got a bit of dirt in that corner, which appeared in there. When I put the nitrogen in, it must have blown it out of the pipework. New solenoid, new dryer, can't see very well, piped under the receiver. Got that wired up. We've got our spare yellow phase we're not used, and I've just put a terminal block on the end of that and the feed for the crankcase heater, because this hasn't got a heater on it, and we've used the red phase as a live, the blue phase as a neutral. We've wired a little switch in on the control circuit so we can turn it on and off up here. Linked our solenoid valve into those two, go back to the panel for that. Just waiting on a good vacuum now, really. I think that gauge is playing up. I'm saying the pump had only pulled down to 600 on its own, which I'm sure it'd be better than that. Maybe not. Anyway, it's pulled enough moisture out to have made the sight glass go green, so I don't think we're doing too badly. Right, moment of truth. Will it work? No. Right, well, we know the solenoid kicked in, so I heard that click. Let's get the tester out and see what it's off. Right, try again. I think we had the LP switch wired up wrong. It's got 3 terminals on it, and we were on the wrong one. Well, I thought I'd wired it into the same terminals in the DIN rail, but maybe I haven't. You never know whether it was wired in right. To start with, because this was set about right down on the bottom on both of the diff and the cut-in, so that was never set right. Right, let's try again. That's weird. So we just had it running. I had it out of a screwdriver and then levered it and it run. So maybe we've got a faulty switch. Right, third time lucky maybe. We've got our panel wired up. That's our little second-hand unit. It's the same make, but it's a smaller model than what come with the room. Oh, we've got the conduit run over the roof for the lights. Come off the receiver, put the dryer there and cable tied it onto their stand for the electrical box. Got solenoid, sight glass. That is green. It's got a bit of dirt in there, but that got in there. When I first pressure tested it, the nitrogen blew some dirt out of somewhere and it settled on the indicator paper and stayed there. So that's that really. Just put a bit more oil in there because the oil was low. You can see the level now. Just a little over halfway. I'd rather add a little bit too much than too little because I think it's going to be short cycling. Because it's probably still a bit big for the job. Let's see how it goes. Down there. That's our light switch. Run the drain out the side, same as it was before. Put the temperature probe through the ceiling there. I usually put them around the back, but it's difficult to get to where they've got that other panel where the unit's sitting, so that'll have to do. Just opened. That's the old unit there. Let's see if I can cut it, take it away and cut it open with a grinder and see what's gone wrong in there. It'd be interesting to have a look.